Hello from Wilcox, and welcome to another edition of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey, produced by Snow Streaker Media and brought to you in part by the City of Swift Current, the ideal place to live, work, and play. Silverline Construction and Crop Production Services, CPS. We're with you. It's a do-or-die situation for Darren Evian and his Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires as they are down 2-0 in a best-of-3 series against the Notre Dame Hounds. We're in the middle of the flat prairie, and the task is mountainous for the Legionnaires tonight. Not only do they have to come back from down 2-0 against one of the top midget AAA programs in the country, but they have to do so without two regulars as sickness has crept into the Legionnaire locker room and claimed Hunter Lamb, their top scorer, and Dylan Hull from this game. So the Legionnaires without two key components to their regular season success here tonight in this round 2 matchup, this do-or-die matchup against these Notre Dame Hounds. The Hounds coming into this one starting Aaron Randazzo. He got the Game 1 start for Notre Dame, whose fans are here, and they are fired up tonight in anticipation of the Hounds punching their ticket to the league final, where the PA Mintos await after dispatching of the Regina Pat Canadians. My name is Ryan Schweitzer. It'll be my pleasure to bring you the next 3 periods of action, 60 minutes, between these two teams, the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires and the Notre Dame Hounds. We will sing "O Canada" and be back with opening face-off momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you please rise with your headwear for the playing of our national anthem.
This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey is made possible with the support of Silverline Construction, SheerFit Denture Clinic, offering the latest in oral prosthetics. See them in the Swift Current Mall. And the City of Swift Current, the ideal place to live, work, and play. Go Legionnaires from everyone at the City of Swift Current.
O Canada belted out by the recent winner of Wilcox Idol here at the Dunk McNeil Arena, and we are ready to go here. At least 60 minutes of hockey coming up between the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires and the Notre Dame Hounds. The Hounds 39 regular season wins in a 44-game schedule, only 2 losses in regulation time, taking on the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires, who upset the Tisdale Trojans to make it to this league final. We are ready to go here in this first versus 5th matchup in the Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey League semifinal. Captain Owen Ozar in to take the faceoff against Nolan Renwick for the Notre Dame Hounds. Legionnaires control off the faceoff. McKellen Couture controls the puck. He gets it up to Christian Reamer. Puck goes out of play for a quick whistle early on. Home Hardware Legionnaires have had troubles in the face-off circle in games 1 and 2 in this series. Good start to this game, winning the initial draw there. Ozar out there with Ty Munch and Rin Benny. Normally you'd see Hunter Lamb with this crew, but sickness creeping into the Legionnaire locker room, and the services of the leading scorer not available in this one. Hounds control off the face-off, and that's dumped in by Cordell Larson, property of the Spokane Chiefs of the Western Hockey League. Hounds deep in Legionnaire territory, all over Christian Reamer, who gets it out. Hounds retreating into their own zone. Now there's Cordell Larson. He dumps that back in. Hounds change. Back to get it behind his own net is McKellen Couture, the native of Pilot Butte, Saskatchewan. He gets it up to Rin Benny. Benny is checked. Turnover forced. Here comes the Hounds the other way. Skating in is Colson Wolford. Wolford off the side of the net where Cody Levesque has that puck go off of his paraphernalia. And now here come the Legionnaires the other way. Jersey Orchard chips and chases. He'll go into the corner with the native of Clearwater, Florida, Avery Winslow. Legionnaire forecheck, trying to keep that puck in Hounds territory. They get it out of their zone, but Lucas Ochitwa from Wadena, Saskatchewan, hammers it right back in. Quinn Schmeeman in his own zone, plays catch with Avery Winslow. Winslow backhands it up, And here come the Hounds, skating into Legionnaire territory. Big Cole Stevenson, 6'3" power forward. He carries that puck into the corner where the Legionnaires will try and take it away from him. And the two teams will battle in the corner as the Legionnaires fish it out. Winslow retreating into his own zone. And he's hounded by Chase Gallant. Gallant with a goal in game number 1 of this series for the Legionnaires, as the Hounds get the puck to center ice and chip it in. Lucas Ochitwa behind his own net. Nudges it ahead to Kersey Reach. Reach from just down the road in Estevan. Battles behind the net. And now, here come the Hounds. Ernst with it. Wrist shot, scores. Stopped by Levesque. Played to the corner. Morrissey with it. Gets it back to the point. Evans gets that puck over to Cade Nolan, property of the Portland Winterhawks, who rings it around the net. Morrissey has it, far side. Morrissey back to Evans. Evans gets it down low. Millimont, quick shot on goal, stopped by Levesque. Riley DeConey with the puck. Can't play it out. Now back to the point. Morrissey with it. Morrissey. Slot area, makes a move, knocked away by the Legionnaires. Hounds continue with the pressure as Riker Evans holds it in far side. Chips it back to Morrissey. Morrissey shot on goal. Steered aside by Levesque. Levesque behind the net will grab that puck and force a face-off deep in Legionnaire territory. Cody Levesque, the 6'5" goaltender from Carnduff, Saskatchewan, starting game number 3 here. He's played every game for the Home Hardware Legionnaires in these playoffs. Puck is down. Adam Zimmerman taking the face-off for the Notre Dame Hounds. Legionnaires win another face-off, and Ty Munch has it at the blue line. Munch skates it over the blue line. However, the Hounds knock it away, and they go the other way. Drew Englot with it. Whistle is blown as the puck hits someone in the Legionnaire bench. And the feeling out process continues here in game number 3. 17:28 left to go, first period. Shots on goal, 3-0 Hounds. It's still a scoreless tie between the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires and the team from Wilcox. Owen Ozar in to take the face-off with Munch and Benny flanking him. Legionnaires control off the face-off. Matt Gross, McKellen Couture. Couture gets it ahead. Owen Ozar chips it in. Captain Cody Lehner has it for the Notre Dame Hounds. He skates into the corner with it. Far side. Hounds try to get it out. Rin Benny forechecking takes it away. However, the Hounds knock it out, and Matt Gross will retreat into his own zone with Zimmerman hot on his heels. Back to Couture, front of the net. Couture gets it up the side. However, there to intercept is one of the Hounds, and the Legionnaires forced to retreat behind their own net. Couture has it. Couture cross to Gross. Gross makes a move with it in his own zone. Outlet pass over top of the stick of Rin Benny across this wide Olympic-size ice surface in Wilcox. And now the Hounds try to go the other way. Couture heads into the corner. Hounds with the puck, bring it around the net. This is Millimont, top scorer for these Hounds. Flips it towards the net. That's knocked down by Jaden Wake, and the Legionnaires try to go the other way. Jersey Orchard with it. Gets it ahead to Strutt. Orchard in the slot area with forward momentum towards the goal. Orchard follows that puck behind the net, and now the Hounds go the other way. Falling on that play is Cordell Larson. Hounds now 2-on-1, breaking in, centering pass off the side of the goal. Best opportunity thus far in this game. Notre Dame Hounds. Cordell Larson couldn't quite convert on the odd man rush. Now Legionnaires the other way. Orchard with Pillar making a move. And Quinn Schmiemann with it in his own zone. Schmiemann battling with Orchard down low. In to help out is Renwick. Now Schmiemann behind the net has Winslow with him. Schmiemann wearing number 7 for the Hounds in that far corner. Gets it up to Cordell Larson. Larson had a goal in game number 2. Stops at the blue line. Rin Benny off the bench. Chips it back for Christian Reamer. Reamer with Jaden Wake. Wake with it. Gets it ahead to Rin Benny. Benny, smooth skating native of Melville, carries it into Hounds territory. Has that puck knocked away from him. And now the Hounds try and go the other way. Stanley Cooley, drafted property of the Prince George Cougars over the blue line. Gets that puck middle of the slot to Colson Wolford. Wolford couldn't find it for a good quality scoring chance. Now the Legionnaires try and go the other way. Pass too far. Icing waved off as Owen Ozar chases it into the corner. And now the Hounds come out with it. Offensive defenseman Evans gets that puck ahead to Cooley. Cooley makes a move. Has that puck knocked away by Kersey Reach. Reach goes into the corner with Cooley. Cole Stevenson there as well, but here come the Hounds. Rhett Gibson, native of Saskatoon, chips and chases to the corner. Randazzo out of his net. Reverses the flow the other way. However, personnel from the Legionnaires crash hard into the goal as Lucas Ochitwa loses an edge. Has a friendly tap on the pads for Aaron Randazzo. And play will be blown dead, and we'll have a face-off just outside Hounds territory. Scoreless tie, 14:58 left to go. Darren Evian with some words of wisdom for his squad. Darren Evian's worked wonders with this Home Hardware Legionnaire program since taking over last season. Second round playoff appearance. Evian spent some time here residing in Wilcox, Saskatchewan, part of the Notre Dame Hounds Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League program. He was the SJ Executive of the Year one of the years he was here, just prior to moving to Swift Current to be the assistant coach of the Broncos before taking this gig with the Legionnaires. Coach Darren Evian, teacher at the Swift Current Comprehensive High School by trade, as the Hounds chase it into their own zone. Riley DeConey there on the forecheck. Ethan Ernst gets it to Morrissey. Morrissey gains the red line, skates it down. Morrissey, quick shot on goal, stopped by Levesque, who makes life easy for himself, absorbing that into the gear. And we'll have a face-off deep in Legionnaire territory after Levesque's 5th stop of this contest. We talked about it earlier, no Hunter Lamb or Dylan Hull in the lineup for the Home Hardware Legionnaires, so affiliate players Henrik DeClercq and Rhett Evian are going to see some time in this one. Face-off controlled by the Hounds. Schmeeman at the point. Schmeeman to Winslow. Winslow shot on goal, blockered away by Levesque. Now to the point, Quinn Schmeeman sends it towards the net. Stick save Levesque. Chasing after that is Lucas Ochitwa, who will go for a skate, and the mobile defenseman tries to get it out. Teams battle in the neutral zone, and now Jersey Orchard brings it over the line. Orchard, left side, stops. Sends it down low, trying to get a cycle going. Quinn Schmeeman reading that play well, and he'll try and knife it out. However, blue and yellow all up in his area. They take the puck away. The Legionnaires regroup in the neutral zone. Lucas Ochitwa sends that around the net, far side. Mason Strutt battles with a couple of red and whites. And it's dug loose by Quinn Schmeeman, who's played 3 games in the Western Hockey League this season for the Kamloops Blazers. Now up to Jake Dale. Dale chips that in. Hounds go for a chase. Levesque knocks that puck away from a forechecking Drew Englot, and the Legionnaires try and break out. Jaden Wake, proper to the LaRange Ice Wolves of the SJHL. Wake off the bench, Owen Ozar with it. He has that puck knocked away from him. Legionnaires still in the neutral zone, trying to penetrate security. However, the Hounds doing a good job of playing without the puck, and they're able to go the other way. Sent to the slot area, intercepted by the Legionnaires, as Cordell Larson tries to put that puck on net. Hounds relentless here on the Legionnaires. As Swift Current tries to break out, Time Munch with it. Munch gains the red line. Just enough to negate icing. He'll send that in. Munch, Ozar, and Benny chasing after that puck. We have a Notre Dame player hurt in front of the net, and a penalty is forthcoming as it looks like some lumber got Nolan Renwick high. And now that the Legionnaires have touched up, we will see our first power play of the game as Owen Ozar, the guilty party, will be sent to the penalty box. And the Notre Dame Hounds will have this game's first power play opportunity. Darren Evian wanting to know exactly what happened there and why his captain is in the penalty box. Hounds will go to work on the power play, rung around the boards by McKellen Couture. Not out, and yes, it does squeak out. In his own zone, Riker Evans. Evans, the mobile puck-moving defenseman, 10th round Bantam draft selection of the Regina Pats, carries it out. Gets it ahead to Ernst. Ernst goes in, odd man rush, has that knocked away from McKellen Couture. Legionnaires try to send it out, held in by Evans. However, not giving up on that is Orchard. Hounds keep it in, though. Evans with the puck. Back to Plachinski. Plachinski, middle of the ice. Saucers it over to Ernst. Ernst thought about a shot. Now down low, back to Ernst. Face-off circle. Plachinski. Evans, wrist shot. Off of Reamer into the corner. Hounds taking advantage of this big ice on the power play, though. Plachinski thought about a shot. Evans sends that puck towards the goal, off sticks into the corner. Hounds control, though. Ernst, Ethan Ernst, middle of the ice, wrist shot. That's off of Pillar and into the corner. Reamer battles for it. Hounds hold it in. Evans. Now Plachinski. Plachinski. Evans, that was on his offhand. And puck pinballs to the corner. A collision of humanity down low, including the referee taking some contact. And the whistle is blown as tempers flare down low. And it looks like the Legionnaires are going to take another penalty here, and it's going to Christian Reamer. Given the sight lines here at the Duncan McNeil Arena, didn't get a real close look at what happened. However, we can tell you that it's going to be a 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes, as the penalty to Owen Ozar was a double minor. So 2:41 left to go in Ozar's penalty, and 2 minutes now assessed to Christian Reamer, 5-on-3. Big kill for the Legionnaires. Quinn Schmiemann, Morrissey, they're just going to take their time here. Down low, Millimak, back to the point, Morrissey. That's blocked by Munch, he felt that. Renwick to Morrissey. Morrissey over to Schmiemann, Schmiemann, Morrissey. Down low, Renwick. Renwick, Schmiemann, Millimak. Schmiemann. Wrist shot, high and wide. Renwick controls down low. Morrissey. Schmiemann. Cordell Larson in front of the nets. Ochitwa, Munch, and reach out there for the Legionnaires. Down low, cross ice. Not able to get wood on his Renwick. Luke Millimak chases after it. Millimak, the leading scorer. He's lined up on the right side down low. Watch for him to pull the trigger here. Schmiemann. Morrissey. Schmiemann lets it go. Sent to the corner. Millimak throws it back where he knows Schmiemann will be able to grab it at the blue line. Quinn Schmiemann. Millimak makes a move over to Morrissey. Morrissey flutters it over to Renwick. 58 seconds left to go, 5-on-3. Schmiemann. Down low, Renwick tried the one-timer. That just pinballed behind the net. Legionnaires' 3 penalty killers have got to be getting tired out there as Morrissey has it. Morrissey. Schmiemann. Wide. Renwick throws it in front of the goal, off of the body, and in they score. Five on 3 for one of the best midget AAA teams in the nation, with all the weapons that they have, and they make good on it. We'll see who gets credit for the goal. It was Nolan Renwick at the side of the net that threw it in front of the net. That went off something and behind Cody Levesque. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Notre Dame Hounds.
Right, lock. Alright, we're gonna do it. Then we'll eat this if we're wrong, but we're gonna eat this. 19 look back, 14 before comes up.
Referees just discussing down low who's removed and who has to stay in the penalty box. Owen Ozar had that 4-minute penalty, so the Legionnaires thought that they were going to be able to spring him. However, that's not the case. So it'll be 5-on-4, and Owen Ozar will still sit in the sin bin for another minute 22. 1-0 lead for the Notre Dame Hounds. See if Nolan Renwick gets credit for that goal. Hounds win the face-off, now 5-on-4 for $1.19. Here come the Hounds. And it is Nolan Renwick who gets credit for that goal.
Number 20, Brad Morrissey.
Millimak and Morrison get the apps.
From Millimak and Morrissey on the power play at 10:06.
Face-off just below us. Linesman making sure that proper protocol is followed. Puck is down and we're underway here. 9:52 left to go here. Hounds will try and control on the power play. Legionnaires with it, and sending it a full 200 feet is Matt Gross. Swift Current product and drafted property of the Spokane Chiefs. Hounds in their own zone with it. They'll look to break out. Zach Plachinski goes for a skate. Plachinski chips it ahead to Colson Wolford. Wolford playing hockey in Wilcox by way of San Jose. Gets it ahead to Evans. Evans back to the point. Stanley Cooley out there. Plachinski has it. Now Ethan Ernst. Ernst, middle of the ice. Shot, Plachinski. Good hard slap shot. Stopped by Levesque. Rebound. Stick save Levesque. Plachinski behind the net. Cooley tried to get it to Plachinski. McKellen Couture is there. He tries to get it out, but it's off of bodies, and the two teams will battle down low for it. And the Hounds with the extra personnel will dig it out, but not before the Legionnaires. Jersey Orchard controls that puck and sends it the length of the ice. Legionnaires changing. Hounds try to quickly transition the other way. Ernst bumps with reach. Rin Benny out there. 8 seconds left to go in the penalty. So far, the damage is 1 as the Legionnaires get themselves in penalty trouble here in the first period, but we are back to 5-on-5 as Quinn Schmeeman has the puck at center ice for the Notre Dame Hounds. Schmeeman stick handling his way through the neutral zone and eventually penetrates security and gets that puck in deep, where chasing after it is Drew Englot. He's bumped by a couple of blue jerseys and coughs up the puck. Legionnaires try and go the other way. Mason Strutt, 23, had the puck. However, the Hounds regain control. Now with the puck, Jake Dale. Dale, quick shot, pad save made by Levesque. Quinn Schmeeman far side, dodges a check, and the Legionnaires try to go the other way. It's Rhett Gibson gaining the red line. Gibson, he's got Lucas Ochitwa pinching with him. Puck knocked away by Winslow, and now the Hounds. Jake Dale has it, and the net once again dislodged here in the first period. 8:02 left to go. 1-0 lead for the Notre Dame Hounds. Nolan Renwick, University of Maine commit, as the goal for the Hounds. See a chunk of student fans out here willing on the home team. Lively section of them. Chase Gallant, Riley DeConey, Rhett Gibson. Trio of forwards out there for Swift. Top line out there for the Notre Dame Hounds. And here come the aforementioned Hounds. Puck sent in by Zach Placzynski. Placzynski in behind the net where Levesque plays it, leaves it for Christian Reamer, and now the Legionnaires try and break out. Gibson dumps it in. Riley DeConey on the right wing gives chase. Randazzo plays it high off the boards, off of the stanchion, not quite out. Teams battle, and sent back in for Captain Cody Lehner of the Hounds. DeConey all up in his grill, trying to force a turnover. Rung around to Cole Stevenson, the 6'3" native of Vibank, held in by McKellen Couture. And now we're going to see a penalty as the Hounds touch up. And it's going to be a cross-check call. Assessed to Zach Placzynski. So the Legionnaires now with an opportunity to work on the power play. Their first man advantage opportunity of this game number 3 of the best-of-5 league semifinal. Owen Ozar wins it back. Reamer, Couture, gets it down low to Orchard. Orchard sends it down. Quick shot off the side of the net. Orchard, Ozar controls. Ozar, back to Reamer. Reamer, Ozar. Down to Orchard. Orchard, back to Reamer. Reamer to McKellen Couture, who had a power play goal in game 1 of this series. Reamer, Couture, gets it over to Ozar. Ozar cross ice, Reamer off his stick. He'll retreat, send it down low. Jacob Pillar chases after it, and Jersey Orchard gets it behind the net. Orchard, Ozar, and Couture has that puck hop up on him. He'll retreat into his own zone. Puck hops away from him, a forechecking Nolan Renwick trying to jump on that puck, and now the Hounds, short-handed, get it back in their own zone, and that'll be sent in deep by Cade Nolan. Reamer with a Hound forechecker all over him. That's Stanley Cooley, and puck sent around, Jersey Orchard. Orchard skating it out himself here. Orchard gains the blue line, knocked away from him, and Quinn Schmeeman will backhand that puck out of his own zone. Jump ball at the blue line and sent out by the Hounds with 45 seconds left to kill off in the minor penalty to Zach Placzynski. Lucas Ochitwa to see some power play time is out there now for the Legionnaires. He'll start out behind his own net. Ochitwa over to Munch. Munch off of his stick. Ridden Benny carries it in. Benny into the corner. He'll battle with Schmeeman. Schmeeman hits Benny hard. Far side Ochitwa. Over to Reach. Reach winds and fires. Redirects on road to the goal. Pinballs wide. Ochitwa towards the goal. Broken stick in front of the Hound goal, in front of Randazzo. Drew Englot breaking his twig, so it's a 5-on-3.5 now for the Legionnaires as there's personnel without Lumber. Reach lets that shot go. Diving block into the rib. Reach again. Another block shot. And a gutsy shift out there by Drew Englot. Blocking a shot with his ribs. He's hurting. No stick. Pad save Randazzo as that point shot by Reach redirected on road to the goal. And a big kill for the Notre Dame Hounds. Hounds have their cheering section here, and that penalty kill fired them up. 1-0 lead with 5:19 left to go, opening period. This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey brought to you by Mike and the team at SureFit Denture Clinic, the Swift Current Broncos. Get your season tickets for next year and be there when history happens with the Swift Current Broncos. Also a big thanks to Standard Motors, where community support is more than just a tagline. It's their philosophy and 24/7 self-storage. We thank the 24/7 crew for helping support our webcast and cover the cost of us going on the road to cover Home Hardware Legionnaires hockey in this do-or-die game. 5:10 left to go. Cody Lehner skates to the red line, dumps it in. Far side chasing after it is Millimak. Millimak, a goal-scoring machine in the regular season, battling with Reamer. He's got Ernst with him and Morrissey. 5-on-5, but for how long in a first period that's had its fair share of penalties as Chase Gallant loses the puck to Millimak. Now Morrissey. Morrissey chips it towards the goal. Blocker save, Levesque. Far side, Nolan sends it down behind the net. Morrissey. Morrissey battling with Reamer. Millimak grabs the puck, tries to backhand it in. He's got Gibson all over him. Now behind Christian Reamer. Reamer rings it off behind the net. Puck heads out to the blue line, and the Legionnaires get it out. Hounds retreat to their own zone where Cade Nolan has it. Nolan up to a pinching Cody Lehner. It's hard to tell who plays forward and who plays D for these Notre Dame Hounds, as everybody is just anywhere at any given time. Pinching D-men. Very mobile blue line here. Plenty of offensive defensemen here. Puck held in by Winslow. Winslow makes a move, carries it into the corner. Puck down low. Dugout centered. And there to backhand it towards the net is Jake Dale. Legionnaires try and get it out. Henrik DeClercq seeing his first shift of the game, wearing number 5 for the Legionnaires. That's him just at the blue line. DeClercq, the AP, called up to fill a spot vacated by Dylan Hull. Red Evian is also in the lineup as Hunter Lamb. His service is not available. Here's DeClercq with it. DeClercq towards the goal and kicked aside by Randazzo. Pillar in front of the net trying to wreak havoc. Now DeClercq with it. DeClercq to Pillar. Pillar tries to get it down low to Orchard. Orchard gloves it down. Hounds there. However, battling down low is Strutt. Sends it towards the net just wide. Far side, Hounds try to get it out. Pass sent too far and icing the call. No Notre Dame personnel able to get to that puck on the errant outlet pass. So face off deep in Hound territory. Jake Dale, Zimmerman, forced to stay out there after the icing. Owen Ozar, Rin Benny, and Ty Munch out there for the Legionnaires, their top line. Hounds win the face-off. Legionnaires try to hold it in. Quinn Schmeeman will patiently send it out. And now the Hounds lose it in the neutral zone. Munch shovels it ahead to Rin Benny. Benny chases after in the corner, gets it back to Munch. Ozar there to help out. Now Ozar in the corner. Gets it back to the point. Reach. Ochitwa. Ochitwa tries a shot. That's blocked, and now going the other way. Here come the Hounds. Drew Engelot. Engelot makes the move. Partial breakaway. And just misses the net as he had a Legionnaire player on him. Good first period for Engelot. More on him in a second as the Legionnaires are offside, but Drew Engelot, the last 2 series, while on the penalty kill, broke his twig, blocked a shot with his ribs that he felt. And Engelot now on the bench, adjusting some of his equipment after that partial breakaway, and a scoring chance for the Hound defenseman. Jersey Orchard in to take the face-off with Nolan Renwick. 1 to Strutt, who dumps it into the corner. 2:33 left to go first period, 1-0 Hounds. Hounds out shooting the Legion 12-3 in the opening frame. Trying to skate it out is Cade Nolan. Nolan gets that puck ahead to Renwick. Renwick to Nolan. To Cordell Larson just over his stick, and the Legionnaires will try and get it out as that puck heads into the corner. Legionnaires, Christian Reamer in front of his net, gets it ahead. Mason Strutt knocks it out. Now Riker Evans has it for the Hounds. To Renwick. Now Millimak. Millimak with open ice. Loads up the shot just over the net. Hounds try to control far side. Jersey Orchard is there for the Legionnaires, but Renwick gets it back to Nolan. Now Renwick. Down low. Renwick looking for a pass. Knocked away from him. Luke Millimak gains the puck. Puck sent to the middle of the ice where only Christian Reamer is, and now Reamer will go for a skate, bring it out, and chip it in. Legionnaires change. Randazzo plays it behind the net with 1:40 left to go. Cade Nolan, property of the Portland Winterhawks. Outlet pass as he tries to get it out, and now here comes Cole Stevenson with it. Stevenson to Riker Evans. Evans bumped by Ozar, but gets that puck ahead to Stevenson. Colson Wolford has it now. Back to Nolan. Nolan with Ozar on him. Backhands it ahead. Stevenson had it at center ice, and now the Hounds backhand it in where Kersey Reach has it behind the net. Reach rings it around the boards. Near side in the corner. Two teams battling for it. Hounds have it. Now with the puck is Stanley Cooley. Cooley towards the net. Final minute of play, first period. Lucas Ochitwa down low with Colson Wolford. In to help out is Big Stevenson. Stevenson carries it to the corner, back to Lehner at the point. Lehner loads up the shot towards the net. Ochitwa picks it up, backhands it ahead to Benny. Benny to Ozar. Munch with him as well. Owen Ozar puts on the brakes, carries it to the corner, throws it back. Nobody there as the Legionnaires were changing. And now Morrissey with it. Morrissey gains the blue line. Morrissey tries to go around Reamer, throws it towards the net. Nobody there. Far side shot from Lehner, blocked by the Legionnaires. And now Orchard with it as 2-on-0 materializing. Orchard towards the goal. They score! Jacob Pillar. The Hound defenseman blew a tire in the neutral zone. 2-on-0. Orchard to Pillar. The Legion on the board. These Notre Dame Hounds don't make many mistakes at all. And on one of their first errors of the period, the Home Hardware Legionnaires hold them accountable with under 30 seconds left to go. Here come the Hounds other way though. Millimak slot area, just chips it wide. Dying seconds of the period, 11 seconds left. Quick shot on goal. That's stopped by Levesque. Larson has it. Millimak knocked away from him by Orchard, sent towards the net. Reamer has it as time expires, and the Legionnaires score one with 30 seconds left to go, and it's 1-1 after 20 minutes of play. Legionnaires outshot 13-4. Swift Current without two key pieces in this one, Hunter Lamb and Dylan Hull. Their service is not available for Darren Evian's team. However, Swift Current tied after 20 minutes with these Notre Dame Hounds, who won 39 of 44 in the regular season. Take a quick break here, give a shout out to our sponsors, and we'll be back in 16 minutes with period number 2. It's a Snow Streaker produced webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey.
Of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey is made possible with the support of 24/7 self-storage with 2 locations in Swift Current. Sign up by touching the automatic kiosk and your first month is free, safe, easy, and secure. Crop Production Services in Swift Current. CPS, we're with you. Standard Motors, wishing the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires best of luck in their playoff run. Standard Motors, where community support isn't just a tagline. And by the Swift Current Broncos, our team, our town. Get your 2018-19 season tickets and be there when history happens.
Welcome back to Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires hockey, live from the Duncan McNeil Arena in Wilcox, Saskatchewan. Game number 3 of a best-of-5 series between the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires and the Notre Dame Hounds. Hounds, the favorite going into this series. 39 wins out of 44 games in the regular season. They lead it 2-0 in this best-of-5. There's a lot of the Notre Dame Hounds faithful, a good chunk of the student body here in Wilcox. Now, it's amazing about those fans that you see in your picture right now, and you can't really feel this back home where you are, but this may be the coldest rink on the prairies. So those kids that you see there in shorts and in the tank tops and everything, that's analogous to going shirtless at a Rider home game in October. And they don't seem to mind at all. Old Sleeves there. He's good. But it is chilly in here. However, a hot first period of action has things 1-1 after 20 minutes of play. Shots 13-4 in favor of the hometown Notre Dame Hounds. Cody Levesque sharp in the first period in the Legionnaire net, as he has been throughout the playoffs for the Swift Current squad. On the other side, Aaron Randazzo, 3 out of 4 stops. Legionnaires scoring on a 2-on-0 as they were able to break out of the neutral zone. And it was Jacob Pillar who scored from Jersey Orchard. Nolan Renwick has the goal for the Hounds on the power play. Brad Morrissey and Luke Milamok have the assists. Ready to go here, second period in this 1-1 game. Hunter Lamb and Dylan Hull are out of this one for the Legionnaires. Hull, a valuable blue liner, and Lamb, the leading scorer for the Legion in the regular season. Illness creeping into the Home Hardware Legionnaires locker room. All smiles over there, though. They have to be feeling good about a 1-0 or a 1-1 tie after 20 minutes of play against these Notre Dame Hounds. The Hounds will jump on you if you make any sort of a mistake. They're like Iceman from the Top Gun movie. However, it was the Legionnaires capitalizing on a Hound miscue that gave them their 1 goal. Fans are fired up, players are fired up. It's playoff hockey, puck is down, and we're good to go here. Period number 2. Legionnaires win the faceoff, as they've been able to do a few times. And we're going to see a quick whistle here, icing the call. Legionnaires can't quite connect the dots on that outlet pass, and Christian Reamer and company will retreat to their own zone for a faceoff deep in Legionnaire territory that will take place on the blocker side of the 6'5" netminder Cody Levesque. Nolan Renwick, University of Maine commit, in to take the face-off. Renwick drafted 6th round, WHL Bantam draft by the Swift Current Broncos. He's been an offensive force for Notre Dame this year. Back behind the net, McKellen Couture can't get it out, as that's intercepted by the aforementioned Renwick, but Rin Benny, in front of all those Hound fans, battles and gets it out. Ty Munch, the native of Saskatoon, carries it into the corner. Milamok will battle with Ozar. Benny behind the net, looks for a centering pass. Nobody there. Munch in front of the goal, trying to get lumber on it. And now the Hounds go the other way. Cordell Larson, property of the Spokane Chiefs, trying to go wide on Reamer. Reamer knocks it away from him. And now picking it up is Luke Milamok. Milamok with Stevenson out there. Stevenson carries it into the corner. Big-bodied forward, 6'3" Cole Stevenson from Vibank. Christian Reamer hit by Stevenson in the corner as the Hounds come out physical. Owen Ozar in to help out. Also throwing the body around is Stanley Cooley for the Hounds. Rin Benny battling as well for the Legionnaires as they try and get that puck out just in front. Puck clears Legionnaire territory, and they will battle in the neutral zone just below us here at the Dunk McNeil Arena. Big hit there, and the Hounds have it. Stevenson, shot! Stopped by Levesque, out of play. As Cordell Stevenson, or Cole Stevenson rather, battling hard along the boards, creates open ice for himself. And he creates that opportunity. Rink crew deployed here at the Dunk McNeil Arena. After that stop by Cody Levesque. Gonna have to fix that door where the Hounds skate out of. We're good, says the man in camo, assigned with fixing the H at Duncan McNeil Arena here in Wilcox. 200 by 100 Olympic ice surface here. The Hounds certainly take advantage of that unconventional home ice advantage. Ernst at the point. He's property of the Kelowna Rockets. That puck whistles wide. Now Morrissey has it. Morrissey tries to get it down low. Jersey Orchard intercepts. However, Morrissey keeps it in, gets it down low to Renwick. He battles with Reach. Reach, strut, and now back Nolan. Nolan, side of the goal. Morrissey, one-timer just missing the net. Reach sends it out. And now here come the Legionnaires. Strutt, he's got Orchard with him along with Pillar. Pillar has the Legionnaire goal. However, Swift Current is offside. The linesmen blow that play down. 18-12 left to go, second period. 1-1 tie, Swift Current and Notre Dame. Winner meets the PA Mintos in the Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey League final. Mintos taking care of the Regina Pat Canadians, the other Final Four team. Face off in the neutral zone. Jersey Orchard bears down to take it against Cole Stevenson. Puck bounces up. Legionnaires try and control Jacob Pillar with it. Now Couture at the point. Couture, wrist shot through traffic wide of the net. Randazzo trying to zero in on that puck. It's up. Orchard whacks at it. Where's the puck? Linesmen blow it down as they lost sight of it. Puck was loose in front of Aaron Randazzo. Notre Dame Hounds halving the goaltender duties in this league semifinal series. Aaron Randazzo got game 1. Riley Kahonik, league second team all-star, took game 2 in Swift Current. A 4-1 Hounds win, and now Randazzo, who was in goal for a 5-2 game 1 win. Here in game 3 on home ice. Cade Nolan to Cody Lehner. Stretch pass, Stevenson can't control it, and Christian Reamer picks it up as the Hounds try and spring Cole Stevenson with that stretch pass. Reamer tries to get it out. Back to help Otis Pillar. Teams joust for it, and now Jersey Orchard. Orchard knocked down. No call. Yes, there is. Jersey Orchard drawing a penalty. And we're going to see a trip here. And the Legionnaire. And the Legionnaire is set to go on the power play. Stanley Cooley below us, not agreeing with that assessment. But it'll be a face-off deep in Hound territory. Game tied at 1. Shots on goal 14-6 favoring the Hounds. And the Legionnaires will try to make hay while the sun shines with a man advantage here. Ty Munch, Mason Strutt, Rin Benny up front, Lucas Ochitwa, and Kersey Reach, the native of Estevan, on the points. Rin Benny with it. Benny gets it back to Reach. Reach to Rin Benny. Benny, quick shot wide of the net. Lucas Ochitwa near side on the left. Ochitwa makes a move. He's harassed by Renwick, gets it to Munch. Munch, slot area, open ice, just high and wide. Munch had time and space, but just whistled it over top of the crossbar. Munch, Reach, Munch, Reach, shot, scores! Rin Benny! Puck redirected en route. And the Legionnaires have their first lead of the series here in game number 3. It's a power play goal by Rin Benny. The native of Melville, Saskatchewan, in front of the goal. A shot from the point by Kersey Reach, redirected en route to the goal. Now, I thought the puck was in before Benny tapped it home, but in any event, it's the Legionnaires with a 2-1 lead in game number 3. The blue and yellow crew fired up after that one, a power play goal. Hounds going for a bounce-back shift here as Jake Dale gets that puck down low. Battling is Drew Englot. Englot had a gutsy first period, blocking shots in the opening frame. Owen Ozar gets it ahead to Benny. Benny tries to get it out, and now Englot will battle with McKellen Couture. Couture and Englot battle for it. Englot falls. Couture gets it ahead to Benny. Benny's got red and white all over him, and he manages to get it out. Riker Evans and Ty Munch in front of us will joust for that puck. Owen Ozar is there to pick it up. He takes it into the blind corner here in Dunk McNeil. Back to Reamer at the point. Reamer on route, redirected wide by Munch. Far side, Zimmerman knocks it out. Riley DeConey's over there, and he tries to knock it back in. However, that's taken away by Englot. And now Reamer picks up the puck. Hounds are offside. Reamer ahead to DeConey. DeConey chips it in, chases. They'll go into the corner with Cade Nolan. Nolan, cross ice paths to Ethan Ernst. Ernst, right side, brings it in. Back to Morrissey. Morrissey down to Ernst. Ernst tries to settle down that bouncing puck. Back to Polchinski. Polchinski unable to hold the blue line. And the Hounds are offside. 2-1 Legionnaire lead, 15:58 left to go. Second period. Jacob Pillar and Rin Benny have the goals for Swift. Benny's goal on the power play. Orchard, Strutt, Pillar out there now. Reach Ochitwa on the blue line. Ernst Luke Millimak and Brad Morrissey out there for the Hounds. Their top line. Puck sent towards Aaron Randazzo, and Randazzo thinks it's best to just eat that one. He'll force a face-off deep in Hound territory. Pillar, Strutt, and Orchard stay out there for Swift. Lucas Ochitwa as well. Orchard settles in to take the face-off against Morrissey. Morrissey, property of Charlottetown of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. 8 players on this Hounds team that have been drafted by major junior teams. Morrissey, the lone Quebec League draft pick, as he chose to play his midget AAA hockey here on the Canadian prairies. Legionnaires chip it in. Strutt giving chase with Quinn Schmiemann in the corner. Millimak out, tries to get it past Reach. Reach with a safe play to Ochitwa, but here comes Ernst. Hounds have numbers. Ernst skates in, tries to center it. Good diving play by Lucas Ochitwa, who lost his cue. And Jersey Orchard in there to help out Ochitwa. Orchard fishes it free. Strutt has it in the corner. Legionnaires try to get it out, and they do. Pillar tried to knock down that puck in the neutral zone, and the puck careens into Hound territory where Quinn Schmiemann has it. Schmiemann to Avery Winslow. Winslow outlet pass Millimak. Legionnaires try to get that puck away, but here comes Millimak. Millimak right side, poke checked away by Christian Reamer. Nice defensive play by the Legionnaire D-man. Christian Reamer, signed property of the Swift Current Broncos. Gibson now with it. Gibson tries to make a move around the Hounds' defense. It's knocked into the corner. Gibson relentlessly on it, but the Hounds managed to get it out. Millimak with it. Millimak ahead to Wolford. Wolford brings it around town. Stops. Makes a move. Wolford sent down. That's going to be a penalty on the Legionnaires. Wolford tried to make a move, but McKellen Couture getting the leg out and tripping him up. Tripping is the call on Couture. And Couture, selected in the Bantam draft by the Prince Albert Raiders, the native of Pilot Butte, Saskatchewan, will sit 2. Hounds 1 for 2 this game on the power play. It's a 2-1 Legionnaire lead. Ochitwa out there on the penalty kill. So is Owen Ozar, Kersey Reach, and Jacob Pillar. Evans with it. Placzynski. Ernst. Ernst moves to the middle of the ice, switches place with Placzynski. Now switches place with Evans. Evans, middle of the ice. Placzynski. Now down low. Wolford. Evans, wrist shot. Pinballing wide of the net. Ernst has it in the corner. Lucas Ochitwa in pursuit, blows a tire. Ochitwa back up, down low. And Ochitwa, quick to recover, sends it off the glass. Hits off a stanchion, but the Legionnaires managed to get that puck out. They'll dump it in. And time eaten off this Legionnaire penalty kill. Owen Ozar, the captain, is after it, sent in front of the net. And the Legionnaires with some time and space on the PK. Kersey Reach sends that puck out. However, he sends it over the glass here at the Dunk McNeil Arena. And that'll force a face-off in the neutral zone as the referees decide that's where they'll drop the puck. 1:13 left to go in the minor penalty to Couture. Munch out there on the PK along with Orchard. Christian Reamer and Lucas Ochitwa double shifting on the PK here, with Dylan Hull absent from the Legionnaires. 5-on-4. Quinn Schmiemann off the face-off to Brad Morrissey. Millimak is out there along with Renwick and Larson, the big guns for the Hounds, with 1:03 left to go on their power play. Morrissey goes for a skate to Quinn Schmiemann. Schmiemann moves to the middle of the ice. Millimak. Schmiemann. Millimak switches places with Schmiemann, middle of the ice. Morrissey, Schmiemann, down low Millimak, that's behind him. Puck bounces into the corner, but now back to Morrissey. Morrissey sends it towards the net. Behind the net, Renwick tried to settle down that puck. Back to Morrissey. Schmiemann, Millimak. Millimak to Schmiemann. Schmiemann leading scorer amongst defenders in the Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey League. Now Morrissey, wrist shot, redirected, they score. It's Nolan Renwick, his second of the game. To the score. So many weapons on this Hound power play. So much extra room to maneuver on that man advantage with this Olympic-size ice surface. And the Hounds fight the Legion on the man advantage. 2-2, 12:46 left to go, second period. Cross ice pass, Rin Benny. He can't control it, and now here's Zimmerman breaking in with the Hounds. He's got Dale with him. Reamer knocks down Zimmerman. McKellen Couture out there. Now Reamer with it. Chips it ahead to Ty Munch. Here comes Munch. He's got Ozar and Benny with him. Puck sent into the corner. Munch in pursuit. He throws a big hit on Nolan. Evans gets it out. Ahead to Englot. Now Couture with it. Couture, time and space, sends that cross ice where Evans is waiting for it. Over to Nolan. Nolan off the boards. Sent in. Legionnaires and Hounds pursue. Englot has it. He'll battle with Matt Gross. Couture behind his net. Sends it ahead. Rin Benny with it. Benny tries to chip it out. Hounds anticipating that. Legionnaires get it out. Hounds have to tag up, and they do. Now Evans with it. Riker Evans gains the blue line around Couture towards the net. That's going to be a penalty on McKellen Couture as he's having a rough go here in the second period. Evans went around him on the wide side. It's going to be a hooking call, and back to the power play go the Hounds. The Hounds go to the power play. The atmosphere hostile here in Wilcox. Nolan Renwick on the faceoff against Captain Owen Ozar, who wins it. Back to Christian Reamer. Reamer rings it around the boards. And Jacob Pillar over at that puck. Watches it leave the Legionnaire zone. Randazzo will leave it for Quinn Schmiemann. Power play A-team out there for the Hounds. Here comes Schmiemann. Schmiemann stops. Backhands it to Millimot. Millimot gains the blue line. Puts on the brakes. Gets it to Quinn Schmiemann. Schmiemann. Millimot. Morrissey. Morrissey. Middle of the ice, Millimot. Quinn Schmiemann. Schmiemann, wrist shot through traffic, redirects wide of the net. Reamer behind the net, tries to send it out. Held in, near side, Quinn Schmiemann. On the right, Schmiemann. Millimot. Schmiemann, quick one-timer. That's just wide of the net. Far side, Morrissey. Down low, Renwick. Renwick, 2 goals for these Notre Dame Hounds. Morrissey. Schmiemann. Thought about a one-timer, but instead sends it to Millimot, just south of the face-off circle. Now back to Schmiemann. Schmiemann and Millimot trade places. Millimot, high slot, makes the move. Quick wrist shot, stopped by Levesque. Back into the corner where Schmiemann will battle with Pillar. In to help out is Cordell Larson. Larson. Morrissey, quick shot towards the net. Puck loose in front of the goal. Renwick, back to Morrissey. Morrissey. Millimot. Quinn Schmiemann. Millimot. Switches places with Schmiemann. Down to Morrissey, front of the net. Nice play by the Hounds, but Nolan Renwick can't convert this time on the redirect. 30 seconds left to go. Minor penalty to Couture. Legionnaires swap out penalty killers. Power play B unit for the Hounds comes out. B unit, not much less quality than the A unit. Here comes Cooley. Stanley Cooley. Back to Placzynski. Placzynski to Evans. Evans, Placzynski thought about a shot. Ernst with it. Ernst, quick wrist shot. That's off of sticks and out of play. 3 seconds left to go. Minor penalty for the Legionnaires. 9:49 to go in the middle frame. It's a 2-2 hockey game. Nolan Renwick, 2 goals for the Hounds. Rin Benny and Jacob Pillar have the goals for the Legion. And that's 6'5" goaltender Cody Levesque. He's checking his shots on goal. 16 of them directed towards him in this 2-2 game. Big Cole Stevenson, the power forward, takes the faceoff against Jersey Orchard, who wins it. And that puck is sent out of play by Lucas Ochitwa. And that'll be another face-off in Legionnaire territory. .9:43 left to go, second period. Do or die for the Legionnaires. Back to 5-on-5. as Couture out of the penalty box after that puck was cleared by Ochitwa. And some nefarious activity in the face-off circle evicts Adam Zimmerman from the draw. So Jake Dale will take it instead against Rhett Gibson. Gibson wins it, corner. Christian Reamer out. Teams battle in the neutral zone. Just below us. Chase Gallant, Jake Dale, and Zach Klaczynski all fight for that puck. Hounds get it in. Couture over to Reamer. Reamer battling with Englot. In to help out is Gibson. Gibson sends it off the boards. Englot sent down by Reamer. That's going to be a penalty, and the Hounds are going to go back to work on the power play as soon as the Legionnaires touch it. High shot over top of the net. Puck heading towards Levesque. Englot picks it up. Net empty for the Hounds on this delayed penalty. And the Legionnaires finally touch up. And Swift Current is going to be shorthanded here. Christian Reamer not agreeing with that assessment on that 2-minute penalty. And the Notre Dame Hounds, who are 2 for 4 on the power play this game, will go to work now in this 2-2 hockey game. 9:01 left to go, second period. Owen Ozar wants a conversation with the officials, Legionnaire captain. And Christian Reamer is being showed the gate here. And Christian Reamer, one of the leaders on this Legionnaire squad, not happy about being evicted from this hockey game. 4-minute penalty to Reamer. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Don't read lips. Christian Reamer with contact with one of the Hounds along the boards, enough to get him the exit from this hockey game. And it's a 4-minute power play for the Notre Dame Hounds in this 2-2 game. Quinn Schmiemann out there. Schmiemann, Millimak, Schmiemann, Morrissey. Shot towards the net, off of bodies en route to the goal. Corner to Renwick. Larson there to help out. Pillar battling for the Legionnaires. Now Lucas Ochitwa rings it around the boards and out. 4-minute slew footing call on Christian Reamer and a game misconduct to go along with that. So the Legionnaires, who are already without Dylan Hull on their blue line, now minus Christian Reamer. Schmiemann. Millimak. Shot towards the goal. Renwick tried to direct it in. Pad save made by Levesque. Levesque all over that. Teams battle. Now to the corner. Gross tries to get it out. Held in. Lucas Ochitwa will fight for it. Hounds personnel in. Knocked down. No penalty is Gross. And the back official is going to call that one. And things will be evened up for 59 seconds. A boarding penalty. As the Hounds a little too aggressive on the power play. So let's do 4-on-4 on this big ice surface. Boarding the assessment, Brad Morrissey, the guilty party. Morrissey just below us, pleading his case. So 2:59 left to go in the 4-minute boarding call, or the 4-minute slew footing call to Christian Reamer. 2 minutes assessed to Morrissey. 4-on-4 for 59 seconds, and then another Hounds power play. They have it on their own zone. Riker Evans breaks it out, gets it to Stanley Cooley. Evans, the defenseman, goes for a skate into offensive territory. Now to Cooley. Cooley has Ernst with him up front for the Hounds on this 4-on-4. Orchard and Benny for the Legionnaires. Benny knocks that pass away as Cooley tried to go back to Cade Nolan. Portland Winterhawks property at the points. Now Nolan with it. Nolan gets that puck up ahead and now sent far side. Ernst over there battling with DeClercq, who's seeing some ice time. Affiliate player Henrik DeClercq is going to see plenty of ice time now with Christian Reamer to this one. Puck towards the net. Levesque the save. Loose in the slot area. Rin Benny can go the other way. Gross with him. One-on-one. Rin Benny and Nolan. Evans doesn't have a stick. Benny shoots. Pad save. Randazzo. And it looks like a penalty now to the Notre Dame Hounds. A tripping call. So 2:07 left to go in the penalty to Reamer. So now we'll have a 4-on-3 power play for 1:09. And then do 4-on-4 for a little while. Legionnaires 1 for 2 on the power play thus far. Rin Benny has a power play goal, the 6'4" native of Melville. Jacob Pillar on the face-off on this 4-on-3 Legionnaire power play. Captain Cody Lehner sends that the length of the ice. So much open ice now, 4-on-3. We'll see what the Legionnaires can do with that. Riker Evans tripping as the Legionnaires had the potential to break out in an on-man rush, and he held his man back by nefarious means. Now Reach chasing after it. He's got Nolan Renwick all over him. Reach and Renwick from Weyburn and Estevan. Now Reach didn't quite have the blue line, offside the call. Face-off will be just outside Hound territory. 4-on-3 power play remains for the Home Hardware Legionnaires. Jersey Orchard out there with Owen Ozar, Jacob Pillar, and Lucas Ochitwa. Cordell Larson, Quinn Schmeeman, Avery Winslow. The 3 PK personnel for the Hounds. Ochitwa goes for a skate. Gets it up to Pillar. Pillar has a goal in this one. Orchard gains the blue line. Orchard slot area. Makes the move. Shot towards the net. Deflected. Out of play by Quinn Schmeeman. Getting emotional. 6:20 left to go, second period. It's a 2-2 tie. Legionnaires would like nothing better than to steal one from a hard barn to win in here in Wilcox, Saskatchewan against these Notre Dame Hounds. Lucas Ochitwa, 4-on-3 power play. Jersey Orchard. Ochitwa. Top of the circle. Orchard, slot area. Down low. Ozar off the side of the net. And the referee is going to blow that down as the net is dislodged from its moorings. So 8 seconds left to go in that penalty to Morrissey. And then we'll do 4-on-4 for a minute. And then the Hounds will have a 6-second power play barring any more shenanigans. Legionnaires will hope to win this face-off quickly. And we need power tools here in Wilcox to solve this problem. That'll give Darren Evian a little bit of extra time to draw up something on the final few seconds of this 4-on-3 power play. Evian along with veteran Rin Benny there on the bench. Lucas Ochitwa, another multi-year player for this Legionnaire squad, and Jacob Pillar will be part of the power play squad deployed here by Coach Evian. So final seconds of a Legionnaire power play. Ozar wins it. Pillar back to the point. Couture, quick shot on goal. And underneath the pad of Randazzo, that's his 12th shot on goal, 10th save of this hockey game. 3 seconds of 4-on-3 power play left to go. Owen Ozar with Pillar, Ochitwa, and Couture out there. Back to Couture. Couture to Ochitwa. 4-on-4. Quick shot, he scores! Lucas Ochitwa throws the puck on net, and good things happen for the Home Hardware Legionnaires. I don't believe that'll count as a power play goal, but the Legionnaires have taken a 3-2 lead. Jacob Pillar parked in front of the net. We'll see who gets credit for that goal. Ochitwa led the flyby. And we've got to sort out who's on the ice and who's in the penalty box here. 4-on-4 now for 46 more seconds, and then a very, very brief power play for the Notre Dame Hounds unless somebody else gets sent to the penalty box. Puck knocked down with a high stick. Reach goes after it, and he touches up. Luke Millimok battling with him. Morrissey digs it out, gets it back to Plachinski. Can't handle that pass. It's through his legs, and that puck leaks out into the neutral zone. Plachinski over to Nolan. Nolan, with Ozar bearing down on him, sends it back to Plachinski. Ozar knocks that puck down in front of the net. 5:25 left go. Ochitwa gets credit for the Legionnaires' third goal. Now Morrissey goes wide on Ochitwa. Ochitwa's going to have a ton of minutes in this one with no Christian Reamer and Dylan Hull available for the Legionnaires. Hounds dig that puck loose. And Nolan goes for a skate in his own zone. Cade Nolan looking for a pass. And now we're back to 5-on-5. Everyone's out of the penalty box. Rin Benny with the puck. Benny tries to get it ahead to Mason Strutt. Knifes that puck into Hound territory. And back behind his net is Cade Nolan. Nolan, outlet pass near side. Stanley Cooley had that hop off his stick, and Lucas Ochitwa will send it into Hound territory. Legionnaires change personnel. Puck sent around near side. Stanley Cooley. Cooley loses it. Gibson bearing down on him, gets it back to DeConey. DeConey has red and white all over him. And the puck heads to the corner where the two teams battle passionately for it. Now Gross at the point. Gross towards the net, into the paraphernalia of Randazzo. Puck loose. And Randazzo gets the trapper on that. Shots on goal 19-15 now, favoring the Notre Dame Hounds. Legionnaires have had strong second periods in this series. They did in games 1 and 2, and here in game 3. They lead at 3-2 with 4:20 left to go in the second period. Gibson, DeConey, Gallant out there for the Legionnaires. Zimmerman's line out there for the Hounds. Puck sent around by DeConey to Gross. Gross over to Couture. Couture sends it down low to Riley DeConey. DeConey has that puck off his stick, and now here comes Engelot with it for the Hounds. Engelot backhands it past Gross. Gross moves him to the outside. Engelot brings it around back to Schmiemann. Schmiemann towards the goal. Zimmerman redirects that puck towards the blue paint and through the crease behind the net. Hounds battle for it with Matt Gross. Engelot chips it ahead where Couture will try and get it out. However, Zimmerman has it for the Hounds. Zimmerman to Engelot, battling with Gross. Gross takes him down, no penalty. Gallant will send it out to Gross. Gross ahead to DeConey. DeConey gains the red line, and he will sauce that puck in. Legionnaires change. Owen Ozar heads out along with Rin Benny. Chase Gallant will head to the bench. Out will come Ty Munch as Quinn Schmiemann brings the puck into Legionnaire territory. Quick shot sent to the side corner by Levesque. Ochitwa gets it ahead to Munch. Munch waiting for Benny. Sends that puck in. Larson and Munch battle behind the net. Larson brings it out, gets it ahead to Renwick. Renwick knifes it ahead to Millimok. Millimok's got room. Quick shot stopped by Levesque. Puck is under him in the crease and sent away by Ochitwa. Back to the point now. Nolan over to Evans. Evans. Millimok in the slot. Quick shot towards the goal. Levesque deep in his crease stops it. Now Evans. Evans. Nolan. Nolan with Munch bearing down on him, sends it to the corner. Millimock battles with reach down low with 2:40 left to go in the second period in this 3-2 Legionnaire lead. Nolan, Evans to Nolan. Nolan loads up that wrist shot, blocked by Munch. That hurt him. Munch slow to get up. Nolan down low, looking for Millimock. Ochitwa read that well, and he goes the other way for the Legionnaires. Munch is up, limping to the bench as Ozar skates in. Rin Benny to the corner, heads up. Benny back to Ochitwa. Pillar goes to the front of the net. Ochitwa, quick shot, stopped by Randazzo. Rebound off of personnel in front of the net. Back to Gross. Gross at the blue line, sends that puck towards the goal, doesn't make it there. Orchard now at the side of the net, behind a pillar, as Nolan gives chase, far side. Nolan looking for an outlet pass, and with everyone covered, he'll sauce it up to Larson, who will dump it in as his team changes. Levesque leaves for Gross with 1:47 left to go here in the second period. 3-2 Legion lead, picked off at the blue line. Morrissey has it towards the goal, knocked away by Levesque. Now Orchard in his own zone. Orchard ahead to Pillar. Pillar chips, chases. He'll battle with Winslow. Now Strutt in to help out. Gets it back to Couture. Bouncing puck won't sit down. Hounds go the other way. Stevenson. Big Cole Stevenson lugs it in. Morrissey to the slot. Down low, Stevenson behind the net. Stevenson skates it around to Morrissey. Quinn Schmeeman. Schmeeman sends it towards the goal. Hounds try to redirect it. It bounces into the corner. Winslow and Benny battle for it. Gibson in there to help out as well, as is Couture. Now the puck into the corner where Stevenson goes after it. Final minute, centering pass knocked away by Levesque. Couture gets it ahead to Mason Strutt. Strutt has Benny with him. Benny, high slot shot, blocked by Ernst. Off the bench, Couture. He backhands it down low for Rin Benny. Benny will battle with Schmeeman. Legionnaires and Hounds battle down low. Strutt in front of the net. Now Spencer Cooley gets it out, ahead to Stevenson. Stevenson sauces it in for Ernst. Ernst into the corner. Waits for his teammates to head off the bench. He tries to make a move around Couture. Couture knocked that puck away, now behind the net, and trying to make a play to Cooley as the Hounds defenseman off the blue line. Now shot from the point. Blocked on route by the Legionnaires. Plachinsky loading up that shot from point. Now Lehner with it. Lehner in the slot area, taken away by Gibson with 7 seconds left to go. Rin Benny will gain the red line. Icing waved off, and that'll do it for the second period. A penalty is going to be called on the Legionnaires, as in front of the Swift Current bench, players are tied up passionately. Lehner is there, battling with Benny, and it looks like Rin Benny is going to head to the penalty box to start the third period, as he hit Cody Lehner away from the play. Well, that second period had more twists and turns than a field sobriety test outside the York Hotel run amok. 3-2, the Legionnaires lead it. This webcast of Home Hardware Legionnaire Hockey brought to you by the City of Swift Current, the ideal place to live, work, and play. Silverline Construction, Crop Production Services, CPS, we're with you, as well as 24/7 self-storage. Captain Owen Ozar has a chat with the officials as that penalty late in the second period was called on Rin Benny. Legionnaire goals, Jacob Pillar, Rin Benny, and Lucas Ochitwa. Nolan Renwick has 2 for the Notre Dame Hounds. Third period is going to be an eventful one. We'll be back in 16 minutes' time. This is Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey, produced by Snowstreaker Media.
This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey is made possible with the support of 24/7 self-storage with 2 locations in Swift Current and 24/7 access. Video surveillance and gates are always locked. Call 306-774-9670. Crop Production Services in Swift Current. CPS, we're with you. Standard Motors, wishing the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires best of luck in their playoff run. Standard Motors, where community support isn't just a tagline. And by the Swift Current Broncos, our team, our town. Get your 2018-19 season tickets and be there when history happens.
And welcome back to the Dunk McNeil Arena in Wilcox. Do not adjust your sets. Swift Current with a 3-2 lead on the Notre Dame Hounds. However, they do have a tough obstacle to overcome to start off the third period, as we've learned that right at the end of the second period, Rin Benny will be sitting 4 minutes for a head contact double minor. That was assessed right at the buzzer as he hit Cody Lehner in front of the Legionnaire bench. So the Notre Dame Hounds in that potent power play will get 4 minutes to operate. 3-2 after 2 favoring the Swift Current Legionnaires. It was 1-1 after the first period. Swift Current with 2 second period goals to Notre Dame's 1. Shots on goal, as you can see, 23-16 favoring the Hounds. Notre Dame officially 2 for 9 on the power play. The Home Hardware Legionnaires 1 for 3, 33% for the Legionnaires here in game number 3. Scoring summary, Hounds got on the board first at 10:06 of the first period. Nolan Renwick on the power play. Luke Millimock and Brad Morrissey getting the assists on that one. Legionnaires Jersey Orchard with 21 seconds left to go in the period, setting up Jacob Pillar to score, and 1-1 after 1. Second period, Legionnaires well on the power play. Officially, Chase Gallant getting credit for the goal. I do believe that it was Jacob Pillar, but Gallant getting credit for that one. Or pardon me, I thought that goal was Rin Benny, but Gallant getting credit officially. Kersey Reach and Ty Munch getting the assist on that one, and that makes sense because the puck, it looked like it had been knocked in originally on a redirection from the point shot by Gallant, and Benny was there to put it home after the fact. So they do officially give that to Chase Gallant. Kersey Reach, Ty Munch getting the assist on that power play goal. Hounds, Nolan Renwick second of the game from Brad Morrissey and Quinn Schmiemann to tie it up at 2. But the Legionnaires, Lucas Ochitwa from McKillen Couture and Owen Ozar to round out the second period scoring. In that second period, Christian Reamer, a game misconduct as he slew-footed and got called at 9:01. So 4-minute slew foot and a game misconduct for Christian Reamer. And then Rin Benny assessed a head contact double minor at the end of the second period. So a bit of an obstacle for the Legionnaires to start off the third as they cling to that 1-goal lead. Notre Dame Hounds in that potent power play, which is 2 for 9 this game. Legionnaires haven't done a bad job of killing penalties. But the Hounds PP will go to work for 4 minutes to start off the third period. As you can see, 8.5 minutes left to go here in the second intermission. We'll take a break, pay some bills, and we'll be back with the third period of Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey, produced by Snow Streaker Media.
This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey is made possible with the support of Silverline Construction, ShearFit Denture Clinic, offering the latest in oral prosthetics. See them in the Swift Current Mall. And the City of Swift Current, the ideal place to live, work, and play. Go Legionnaires from everyone at the City of Swift Current. Getting ready for the third period here in Wilcox. Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires leading the Notre Dame Hounds 3-2 after 2. 2 second period goals from the Legionnaires, Chase Gallant and Lucas Ochitwa. Legionnaires 1 for 3 on the power play, Hounds 2 for 9 with the man advantage, and they will have another power play to start off this third period as Rin Benny will sit 4 minutes. Double minor for head contact at the end of the second period. Should the Legionnaires cling to this lead or add to it or win in any way, game number 3 will be Sunday at 6:30 from the Innovation Credit Union Iplex. Game number 4, I should say. This is game number 3 now. Hounds up 2-0 in this best of 5. If Notre Dame wins, they're off to the league final to play the PA Mintos. This crew certainly wants a red victory. Hostile territory for the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires, one of the top teams in the nation. However, it's Swift Current with a 1-goal lead. Rin Benny in the penalty box for 4. So a tough kill against a potent power play to start the third period for the Legionnaires. One after 1 in this one. Legionnaires with 2 second period goals. That young fan wants game number 4 this Sunday. Darren Evian and Andy Blank make their way to the bench. Third period, 3-2 Legion lead. 4-minute power play for the Hounds. Puck is down. Face-off 1 to Kersey Reach. And the native of Esteban pounds that into Hound territory where Quinn Schmeeman will pick it up and start things out for the Hounds. Schmeeman back to Brad Morrissey. Morrissey, one of multiple trigger men on this Hound power play. Schmeeman has it. Schmeeman leading scorer in this league amongst defensemen. Gets it to Luke Millimak, to Morrissey, back to Millimak, middle of the ice. Over to Quinn Schmeeman. He'll switch places with Millimak. Go back to Millimak. Quick one-timer, glove save, Levesque. And the 6'5" goaltender from Cardiff. A cool customer in goal with his team up 3-2. He's going to have to come up big in the next 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Puck is down. Owen Ozar in the face-off circle. Hounds control. Schmeeman. Schmeeman moves to the middle of the ice. Over to Luke Millimak. Millimak. Schmeeman. Schmeeman, quick wrist shot. Over the net, off the glove of Levesque. Behind the nets, Nolan Renwick to Morrissey. Schmeeman. Morrissey. Schmeeman. The left shot, Schmeeman. Goes to Millimak, also shoots from the left. Schmeeman off his skate, over the net. Millimak tries to control behind the net. Kersey Reach battles for that puck. Hounds control. Schmeeman has it, middle of the ice, high slot. Now Schmeeman. Over to Millimak. Millimak has that puck hop away from him. Moves to the middle of the ice. Millimak. Schmeeman, one-timer, scores. And it's a 3-3 hockey game. Quinn Schmeeman pounds home a power play marker. And the Hounds still on the power plays. That was scored within the first 2 minutes of that double minor. So Rin Benny still in the box for another minute 50 now. And the Hounds with the opportunity to take the lead. It's all tied up at 3. Placzynski now as the B unit comes out. Ernst gets that down low.
Cooley into the gear of Cody Levesque, who swallows that puck up. Has words for Cooley behind the net. Stanley Cooley, drafted by the Prince George Cougars in the Western Hockey League Bantam Draft. He's out there with Ernst and Colson Wolford, who came to Wilcox to play hockey via San Jose, California. Riker Evans with it. Evans, Plachinsky to Evans. Evans, property of the Regina Pats, 10th round Bantam draft pick. Over to Ernst. Ernst, down low, Cooley centers it, scores. Riker Evans on the power play. And the Hounds with a 4-3 lead. 2 quick power play goals. We're back to 5-on-5. Riley DeConey's line out there. Rhett Gibson and Chase Gallant. Gallant with a goal. Kersey Reach with it. Reach behind the net. Quinn Schmiemann has it. Schmiemann with Gallant bearing down on him. And the Hounds making hay while the sun was shining, scoring twice on that double minor. Quick shot now by Stevenson. And that's sent over the net and out of play. 17:36 left to go. Legionnaires with a never say die attitude in this one. They're playing for their playoff lives, doing their best to force game number 4 in Swift Current on Sunday. Jersey Orchard to take the face-off against Brad Morrissey. Puck is dropped. Quick shot there and sent to the side of the goal by Levesque. Now Reach in his own zone. Kersey Reach rings it around for Pillar. Pillar tries to get that puck out, retreats into his own zone. Now Pillar gains the blue line, sends it into the corner. Pillar battling with Morrissey, Orchard in to help out. Orchard battling down low as the puck heads to the blue line. Struts, fights to hold it in, Hounds get it out. Here comes Morrissey. Morrissey over the blue line, drops it for Ernst. Ernst double clutches on that shot, sent over the net. Schmiemann in the corner. Schmiemann off the blue line into the corner, heads back to his spot on the blue line. Cooley lets a shot go. Puck bounces towards the goal, and now Lucas Ochitwa goes for a skate. Ochitwa, veteran blue liner in this Swift Current program, gains the blue line, has it knocked away from him. Morrissey with time and space gets it ahead to Plachinsky. Plachinsky loses that puck at the Swift Current blue line, and now the Legionnaires go the other way. Rhett Evian seeing a shift here, the affiliate player down low, Benny. Ozar, Evian reaches for it, can't get lumber on it, and now here comes Millimak. Millimak one-on-one with McKellen Couture, tries to go wide. Couture escorts him into the boards. Millimak still with that puck. Millimak strong on the puck. Renwick comes in to help him out. Nolan Renwick, 11 red, 2 goals tonight. That's Renwick. He's battling down low with Millimak against 3 Legionnaires. Ozar and Gross there. Evian and Millimak battle. Puck sent to the blue line. Now Millimak quickly to the goal. Renwick tries to redirect it in. Cordell Larson and Rin Benny tied up in the slot area. Matt Gross tries to get that puck ahead. And now the Legionnaires retreat back into their own zone. Ozar gets it ahead to Benny. Benny gains the red line and sends that puck in. No, he didn't gain the red line. And that'll move things back to the Legionnaire neck of the woods with 15:36 left to go. A 4-3 lead for the Notre Dame Hounds here in a do-or-die situation for Swift. This webcast of Legionnaire Hockey brought to you by Mike and the crew at SureFit Denture Clinic, the Swift Current Broncos, Standard Motors, and 24/7 self-storage. We thank those community-minded businesses for their help in supporting this webcast. Glad you could be a part of things as Hounds down low, fight for possession. Teams battling down low. Wake going one-on-one with Stevenson. Stevenson behind the net, back to Nolan. Nolan moves to the middle of the ice, throws it towards the goal. Puck doesn't make it there. Stevenson battling with Wake. Knocked away from him, and now Ochitwa has it. Ochitwa ahead to DeConey. DeConey chips it in. Gallant gives chase. Randazzo behind the net, leaves it for Nolan. Gallant is there, though. Gallant bumped by Nolan, and now Evans has it. Evans ahead to Stevenson. Stevenson gains the blue line. He's got Evans with him. Knocked away nicely by Wake, and the Legionnaires turn and burn the other way. Wake gains the red line, dumps it in. In the corner, Avery Winslow. Winslow from Clearwater, Florida. The hockey hotbed of Clearwater, Florida, the hometown of Avery Winslow. 2 red. Part of the top D pair here in Wilcox, along with Schmiemann. Now Morrissey tries to make a move around Wake. Wake wise to that, knocks it away. Morrissey recovers, dumps it down low. Ernst has it. Ernst, Schmiemann throws the puck towards the goal. It's wide. Morrissey has it. Morrissey in the corner to Renwick. Renwick, give and go. Morrissey moving into the slot. Now Ernst down low. Ernst, Morrissey. Morrissey. Nice pull and drag move off of Legionnaires' skates. Now Renwick has it. Renwick battling with Strutt. Morrissey there. And that's knocked out by Strutt. Morrissey retreats to his own zone. He's got Winslow with him if he wants to make that cross-ice pass, and does eventually. Winslow trying to slow things down with his team up 1 with 13:40 left to go. Starts out in his own zone. Winslow works that puck ahead as the Hounds gain the blue line and dump that puck into the corner. And Englot has it. And play blown down as the net has once again been dislodged from its moorings. A 4-3 lead for the Hounds, 2 third-period power play goals. Shots 30-16 favoring the Hounds. Quinn Schmiemann and Riker Evans have the power play goals. Both teams battle along the boards. Puck comes out. Matt Gross with Stanley Cooley going head-to-head there. Puck comes out. Ozar giving chase. He battles with Lehner. Both go down. Lehner crashes into the boards. Benny chases after it in the corner. And the Hounds get it out past the aggressive Legionnaire forecheck, sending it into Zimmerman. And icing is the call. Hounds captain Cody Lehner laboring a little bit as he heads to the bench, as he was hit hard in his own zone. There he is, number 4, showing some ill effects of that last shift. Owen Ozar out there with Benny and Strutt. Face off in Hound territory. Ozar gets it back to Ochitwa, over to Reach. Reach, slap shot, just wide. Side of the door. Legionnaires try to get in. Spent in front of the net. Strutt on it. Where's that puck? It's loose in the crease. Benny has it behind the net. Tries to shovel it in. Puck knocked away with a high stick. Ochitwa at the blue line. Tries to settle down a bouncing puck. Legionnaires in the neutral zone. Ochitwa backhands it up to Benny. Benny just below us. Loses it to the Hounds. And now here comes Evans. Evans through the neutral zone to Renwick. Renwick. Larson. Puck behind him. Cordell Larson sends it down low. Hounds and Legionnaires pursue puck. Swift trying to go the other way. Hounds trying to hold it in. And now Ochitwa in the neutral zone. Lucas Ochitwa, the native of Wadena, throws it towards Aaron Randazzo, who gets leather on puck and stops play with 12:18 left to go. 4-3 Hound lead, third period. Darren Evian again having words with the official. Puck down in Hound territory. Strutt with Orchard and Pillar. Legionnaires, no Christian Reamer. He was assessed a game misconduct in the second period after a slew foot. Already no Hunter Lamb and no Dylan Hull due to illness. So the Legionnaires without 3 key pieces. They led 3-2 after 3, a gutsy effort thus far. Can the Legionnaires continue to climb what seemed like an insurmountable mountain prior to this one? Hounds get it back to the point. Quinn Schmiemann has it. Schmiemann so patient, just elects to ring it around the boards. Puck careens, and the Hounds throw it back to the neutral zone where Schmiemann has it. Schmiemann tries to go around Strutt and Gross. Gross goes into the corner with Schmiemann, gets it ahead to Couture. Couture rings it off the boards. Hounds can hold it in, and the puck is out in the neutral zone. And now in Hound territory, Morrissey has it. Morrissey sauces it over to Millimak off of his skate, and icing will be the call as that puck heads into Legionnaire territory. 11:17 left to go. Hounds lead it. Webcast of Home Hardware Legionnaire Hockey brought to you by the City of Swift Current, the ideal place to live, work, and play. Silverline Construction and Crop Production Services. It's CPS, we're with you. It's a school night here in Wilcox, but they're having fun anyway here. Legionnaires want to spoil the party. 11:12 left to go. Hounds up by 1. Rin Benny all over Lehner. Benny has been a nightmare to Lehner, and play is blown dead. And we'll have a face-off deep in Hound territory. Well, it looks like they'll move it out, actually. Or no. So face-off blocker side to Aaron Randazzo. Gibson in to take the draw. Benny controls off the face-off as he jumps into the face-off circle after Ozar took the draw. And now, puck is sent out. Good draw weight by the Hounds as they get it into Legionnaire territory. Cade Nolan sends it over to Evans. Evans at the red line, whips that puck in. Side of the goal, Millimak is there. He'll battle with Wake. Millimak, puck over to Ernst, back to Evans. Evans down low, Millimak. Millimak leading goal scorer in the regular season for these Hounds. He spins away. Now Morrissey comes in to help out. Evans, the offensive-minded defenseman with open ice, makes a move to the neutral zone, poked away by Benny. Legionnaires go the other way. Ozar breaks out. Ozar loses the services of Rin Benny, who goes off for a change, so Ochitwa pinches. Puck sent back to the point. Kersey Reach off the bench will chase after that. Ochitwa holds it in and sends it down low. Nolan battles with Ozar. Strutt in to help out for the Legionnaires. Teams battle. Referee wants them to dig it out, and the Hounds do. They try and get it out. Knocked down. Neutral zone by Reach. Sends it back to Ochitwa. Long shift for Lucas Ochitwa, with Christian Reamer out of this one. Ochitwa will play a lot of minutes in the final 9:41 of regulation here. Reach fans on the outlet pass. Henrik de Klerk out there for the Legionnaires, the affiliate player. Seeing a shift with Reach. Now down low. Engelot has it for the Hounds in his own zone. Zimmerman can't get it out. De Klerk throws it on net. Glove save, Randazzo. Good heads-up play by affiliate player Henrik de Klerk, wearing number 5. The call-up as the Legionnaires. If you're just joining us, no Hunter Lamb for Swift Current and no Dylan Hull. Lamb, Legionnaires' top scorer in the regular season. A guy that they want in this must-win situation. Out due to illness. Face-off deep in Hound territory. De Klerk controls at the blue line. Holds it in, throws it on net. Gibson at the side of the net. Tries to bat that towards the goaltender. Now Reach at the point. Reach makes a move. He had Dale in his face. Behind the net, Winslow has it. Battling with DeConey. Chase Gallant comes in to help out as well. DeConey, Gallant. Gallant fishes it free. Back to Reach. Reach over to De Klerk. De Klerk to Reach. Reach has that hop away from him. Dale tries to send it out. That's off of Reach and out of play. 8:53 left to go. Third period, 4-3 Hound lead. Majority of the play over the last few minutes have been at the Hound end of the ice, as the crew from Wilcox retreating into somewhat of a defensive shell here. Jersey Orchard ready to take the face-off. A skeleton crew Legionnaires squad. Orchard, Strutt, and Pillar out there. Pillar has a goal tonight. Hounds ice it. Nope, icing waved off. Matt Gross with Millimak bearing down on him. Jersey Orchard, property of the Kamloops Blazers, makes a move. Gets it to Gross. Gross selected by the Spokane Chiefs in the WHL Bantam Draft. Orchard by the Blazers, and it's Jersey Orchard who gets that puck down low. Battling for it is Zach Placzynski for the Hounds with Orchard and Killer. Both teams battle along the boards. Hounds try to get it out. Couture battling with Larson. Killer picks it up, gets it back to Gross. Orchard backhands it in. Legionnaires change. Orchard knocked down, no penalty in the neutral zone. Well away from the play. Hounds try to go the other way. Stretch pass as they spring Colson Wolford. Wolford knocked down by Ochitwa, and a penalty will be called. Ochitwa and Wolford have words. And as Colson Wolford, the native of San Jose, California, had a partial breakaway, a key part of this Legionnaire defense, Lucas Ochitwa catches up to him, but impedes him by means outside the rules. And with 7:59 left to go, Legionnaires have to kill off a penalty against this potent Notre Dame power play who's up 1. Notre Dame looking for a dagger here. Stanley Cooley taking the draw. Placzynski gets the puck, middle of the blue line. Ernst down low. Cooley, Ernst, thought about that wrist shot, moves to the slot. Placzynski with open ice, and that's under the arm of the goaltender Levesque. That puck lost in Levesque's gear somewhere. He fishes it out. Good shot to take by Placzynski as he tried to sneak it under the arm of the 6'5" netminder. And a good stop by Levesque, who's going to have to be a key penalty killer here with 7:44 left to go and his team down by 1. Legionnaires' valiant effort here in Game 3. They don't want their season to be over. Placzynski, Ernst to Placzynski. Middle of the ice. Switches places with Ernst. Placzynski. Down low, Cooley. Placzynski, that's over his stick and out, and the Legionnaires get a little bit of a break while shorthanded as the Hounds have to retreat to their own zone. Ethan Ernst, drafted by the Kelowna Rockets of the Western League, Ernst was. To Riker Evans, who has a goal tonight. The go-ahead goal. Evans, who scored the last time the Hounds had a power play, gets it to Ernst. Ernst, top of the face-off circle. Placzynski. Placzynski to Evans. Evans, face-off dot, sends it into the middle of the ice, through everybody, and it careens to the corner. Ernst, middle of the ice, wrist shot, off the post, behind the net. Ernst's shot rings iron off the goalpost. Hounds come close to going up by 2. Notre Dame controls. Ernst off the ice. And there's Millimak off the bench. Subbing out for Ernst as the Hounds change power play personnel. On the change. Puck sent in. Millimak has it. Millimak to Morrissey. Morrissey, middle of the ice. Now Millimak. They switch places. Here comes Quinn Schmiemann. The straw that stirs the drink on this power play is Morrissey. His shot is underneath Levesque. Nice pad save by the Legionnaire goaltender. His 28th stop of this contest. 23 seconds left to go in that penalty to Ochitwa. Nolan Renwick in to take the face-off against Pillar. Hounds control Morrissey. Schmiemann. Schmiemann settles down that dancing puck. Morrissey. Schmiemann's so relaxed on that power play. He's got the puck now. Schmiemann, number 7. See if he pulls the trigger. Lets it go. Wrist shot through traffic. Rebound. 2 teams battle for it. Millimak has it. Back to even strength. Ochitwa out of the box. Big kill for the Legionnaires, but the Hounds have it in Swift Current territory, and Swift goes the other way. Ochitwa fresh out of the penalty box. Leads the charge for the Legionnaires. 5:47 left to go. Ochitwa throws it towards the net. Pillar chasing after it. Quinn Schmiemann lost his lumber. However, the Hounds managed to get the puck the other way and get Schmiemann a fresh cue, and they get him off the ice for someone who's got stick in hand. Lehner, the Hounds captain, chases after it behind his own net. Lehner with Jacob Pillar in his hip pocket, gets that puck ahead, sent behind the net. Levesque plays. Levesque pokes that puck away from Englot, who's bearing down on him. Englot on his backhand, gets it back to Lehner, too far for him, and the Hounds captain retreats towards his own end of the ice. Gets that puck ahead and sent in by the Hounds. Zimmerman has it. He sends it towards the goal. Knocked down by Levesque, who leaves it for Reach. Reach over to Couture. That hops away from him. Hounds looking for an opportunity to bounce on that puck. Quick shot by Zimmerman. Sent wide of the net. Far side. Plachinsky sends it into the corner. No Hounds there, so Reach will take that puck on its side. Tried to get it out. Held in at the blue line. And a good play by Plachinsky to keep it in. Contact right in front of us. And the two teams battle as Riley DeConey sends it into Hounds territory with 4.5 left to go, third period. Legionnaires down by 1. Out come the Hounds. Morrissey gains the blue line, knocked away from him by Matt Gross. Legionnaires turn and burn the other way. Owen Ozar leads the charge. Ozar gets that puck in deep. And the Legionnaires change personnel as the Hounds try to go the other way. Stretch pass, Evans. Morrissey. Pad save, Levesque. Hounds almost catch the Legionnaires on a change, and the goaltender Levesque comes up huge, stopping Morrissey, who's good at scoring goals. Beautiful pass, Evans right to him, and the Legionnaires send the puck towards Aaron Randazzo. Randazzo absorbs that in the leather mitt and forces the face-off deep in Hound territory. Electric playoff atmosphere. Will the opponent for the PA Mintos in the league final be determined tonight in Wilcox? Hounds hope so. Legionnaires have other plans. 4-3 the Notre Dame lead. They send the puck to the neutral zone where Gibson has it. Sends it over to Reach. Reach far side, intercepted by Nolan Renwick, who's got 2 goals tonight. Renwick on his backhand. Carries it over near side, behind the net. Renwick. Millimock. Both teams battle. Nolan Renwick. Back to Winslow. Winslow down low. Renwick and Millimock down in the corner. So's Legionnaire personnel, and they get the puck out. Winslow retreats to his own zone as the Hounds try and get that puck back in. Now it's Kersey Reach with it. Reach ahead to Gibson, who sends that in. Legionnaires change up. Pillar ahead on the forecheck. Quinn Schmiemann in his own zone. Schmiemann cool and relaxed in his own zone, high off the glass, and now Stevenson has it. Stevenson goes wide, and the Hounds called offside. 3:05 left to go. 1-goal lead for the Hounds. This webcast of Midget AAA Legionnaires Hockey brought to you by 24/7 Self-Storage, Standard Motors, the Swift Current Broncos, and Mike and the team at SureFit Denture Clinic. Thank you for tuning in wherever you may be. Legionnaires trying to force Game 4 in this best of 5, Sunday night, 6:30 at the Innovation Credit Union iPlex. The task is tall. Legionnaires without 3 key pieces. Christian Reamer assessed a game misconduct. Hunter Lamb and Dylan Hull ill. Having a good time here in Wilcox. That crew is looking for something to celebrate. Kudos to the Sleeveless Bros. This is the coldest rink in Saskatchewan, and they're toughing it out here. It's like being shirtless at a Rider game in October. They're braving the elements inside the Dunk McNeil Arena, hoping for their team to hang on to this 4-3 lead. Legionnaires have other plans, though. They're bearing down on the Hounds in their own zone. However, Notre Dame gets it out. Colson Wolford from San Jose chips it into the corner. Lucas Ochitwa bodies him, and they battle hard in the corner. Matt Gross tries to fish it loose, and there to help out is Drew Englot. Englot tries to hold that puck in. Rin Benny breaks his stick. It's been a costly night for both teams with lots of lumber on both sides being broken. And by lumber, I mean expensive composite. Now behind his net is Cade Nolan. Nolan drafted by the Portland Winterhawks of the Western Hockey League. He spins away from the Jacob Pillar forecheck, and now Nolan tries to bring that puck out. Gets it ahead. Englot has it. Englot stops, going one-on-one with Reach. Gets that puck down low. Orchard has it in his own zone. 1:50 left to go. Legionnaires need a goal. McKillen Couture, the native of Pilot Butte, gets it over to Reach. Couture with it. Head to Pillar, however, that's intercepted by Ernst. Ernst gets it ahead. Morrissey has room. Morrissey towards the goal. Centering pass. Englot has that hop over his stick. Englot stays with it. Sends that puck back to Nolan. Nolan over to Riker Evans, who has the go-ahead goal in this one. And the Hounds send it in and change personnel. Buck 19 left to go in this one. Couture has that puck taken away by Renwick. Renwick with 2 goals in this one, looking for more. Renwick tries to pin that puck up in the corner. Minute 6 left to go here in the third. Hounds and Legion battling along the boards. Quinn Schmiemann has it in the neutral zone. He rifles it off the boards where there's no personnel. And now the Legionnaires are going to try and get Cody Levesque out of the net. Legionnaires try to get that puck in deep. Levesque is on the bench. Legionnaires with 6 attackers. They battle along the side boards. 40 seconds left. And the referee blows that play dead. With personnel from both teams battling along the boards. Face off deep in Hound territory. 39 seconds left to go. Timeout perhaps? And Darren Evian, motions to the officials that he wants to call a timeout with the net empty and 6 attackers on the ice. 39 seconds left to go, potentially in the Legionnaires season. Playoff intensity in the small prairie community of Wilcox. Swift Current battling for their playoff lives. They upset Tisdale in the 4-5 first round matchup. So a 1-5 match here. Swift and Notre Dame. Hounds 39 wins in a 44-game season. They only lost 2 in regulation. Ozar, Strutt, Pillar, Benny, Couture, Orchard. The 6 skaters tasked with saving the Legionnaires' playoff run. Puck is down, Hounds win it. Winslow rings it around the boards, near side. Couture tries to hold it in, he can't. And the puck heads towards the Legionnaire end of the ice. Orchard in his own zone with 27 seconds left to go. And Luke Millimock all over him like stink on a wet dog in the corner. Rin Benny backhands it to Couture. One last rush for the Legionnaires. Puck heads into Notre Dame territory. Ozar tries to center it. Pillar down battling. 9 seconds left to go. Schmiemann trying to tie it up. Legionnaires fish it loose. Benny tries to center it. Too many sticks and skates there. Hounds take it to the corner. And with no time left, that'll do it. And we're not going to make it to handshakes without some pleasantries of a different sort to wind this one down. Legionnaires, a gutsy effort in game number 3. They didn't have their leading scorer. They didn't have a regular D-man in Dylan Hull. They lost Christian Reamer halfway through this one. They went into the third period with a 3-2 lead. But the Notre Dame Hounds, just too much firepower. 2 early power play goals early in the third period seal the fate of the Legionnaires. Legionnaires upsetting the Tisdale Trojans in round 1 of the playoffs. For the first time in a long time, the Legionnaires get to the second round of the Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey League playoffs. And a gutsy effort here in a game nobody expected the Legionnaires to win. They made it interesting. They played with passion. But Swift Current will take a 2-hour-plus bus ride home. And they'll clean out their stalls at the Innovation Credit Union Iplex. Darren Evian and Devin Prott shake hands. And for the last time in 2017-18, the Legionnaires will head off the ice. Oh, to be a fly on the wall there. It did not lack passion. Game number 3 in this playoff series between Swift Current and Notre Dame. We thank you all very much for joining us, wherever you may have been tuning in from. A season that has to be considered a success for the Swift Current Legionnaire program. And looking forward to big things in 2018-19 for the Legionnaires. A big thank you to our supporting sponsors, Legionnaire Hockey, Games 1 and 3, brought to you by the City of Swift Current, the ideal place to live, work, and play. Silverline Construction, Crop Production Services, SureFit Denture Clinic, Swift Current Broncos, Standard Motors, and 24/7 self-storage. On behalf of Ethan and Christina Schweitzer, who gave you the images in this one, Joe Collinson, always there for IT support on our webcasts. Whatever we may be webcasting, we thank him for his services. It's Ryan Schweitzer, thanking you for enjoying this Snow Streaker produced Swift Current Legionnaires webcast. Good night from the Dunk McNeil Arena in Wilcox.